Welcome to Vaulted Truths, the place where illusions of wealth meet the brutality of truth. In the polished corridors of Wall Street, where deals are sealed with a handshake and fortunes shift with a whisper, Bernie Madoff was a legend, a man of prestige, a market whisperer, a philanthropist, but behind his calm demeanor and expensive suits was the architect of the largest financial fraud in U.S. history, a Ponzi scheme so massive it swallowed $64.8 billion in fake profits and shattered thousands of lives. It didn't begin with greed. It began with desperation. In the early 1990s, when Madoff's legitimate business started struggling, he made a decision not to fail. So he faked returns. He promised consistent market-beating profits. He created the illusion of safety and volatility. And people believed, not because he tricked them, but because they wanted to believe. Madoff wasn't just running a scam, he was orchestrating a fantasy. His firm, Bernard L. Madoff Investment Securities, offered exclusivity. His returns never dipped. There were no red flags on paper. Because he controlled the paper. His clients included billionaires, hedge funds, Hollywood elite, pension funds, charities, even Holocaust survivors. He wasn't just taking their money. He was taking their trust and turning it into fuel for a lie. His office had no stock trading floor. No buying, no selling, just a small printer generating fake statements. Profits that never existed. Trades that were never made. And month after month, year after year, the lie grew. The SEC warned multiple times, but nothing happened, because Bernie Madoff was the system, a former NASDAQ chairman, a name too big to fail. So they didn't look closely enough. They didn't want to believe a man so respected could be so. It all collapsed in 2008. The global financial crisis dried up new investments, the lifeblood of any Ponzi scheme. Redemption requests came flooding in. Madoff didn't have the cash. Because there was no cash. Just numbers, smoke, nothing. On December 10, 2008, he told his sons, "It's all one big lie." The next day, they turned him in. In court, the damage was laid bare. $64.8 billion in fake wealth. Nearly 5,000 victims across 136 countries. Some lost their entire life savings. Others lost everything, including their will to live. Charities collapsed. Retirements vanished. Families were destroyed. Madoff was sentenced to 150 years in prison. Though justice felt abstract. He died in 2021. In federal custody, but the ripples of what he did still move through the global financial system. Here's the most terrifying part. He wasn't a monster. He wasn't erratic or violent. He was calm, precise, intelligent, charismatic. He smiled while destroying lives, because in his mind, he wasn't a criminal. He was just fixing a mistake that spiraled into history's greatest betrayal of financial trust. The world remembers Bernie Madoff for what he stole, but the real damage wasn't the billions. It was the belief that the system is fair, that the rules apply equally. That trust can't be manufactured. In a world obsessed with wealth, Bernie Madoff didn't just exploit the system, he exposed it. And that, is the most dangerous truth of all. This is Vaulted Truths. Subscribe for more investigations into white-collar crime, fraud, and the dangerous illusions of modern finance.